The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his...
And Segal! It is terrific!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Great challenge, time to perfection.
And that's excellent, such a clean tackle.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, he's just misjudged that one. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vigo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Del Piero. And he's decided to go for it. Timber. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's neat. Pepe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's in plenty of space here. There's no sure that's not getting through. And it's Seedorf. Oh, that was vital.
Madrid always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, he's all alone! Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish! The moment we all craved above all other! His goal, his moment! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Marcelo. Bruno Fernandes. A player who needs no introduction. Bruno Fernandes. Aimed beyond the defence. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bruno Fernandes, who's short. Marcelo stood his ground strongly. A temporary retreat here. And it's Seedorf. Oh, good take in a good area. Seedorf. Vigo. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run. Oh, super charge, surely! Off the post! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And the shot! Well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That has not gone well. Licked it back promptly.
Has been indicated.
Mohamed Salah! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Knocks it into space. Bruno Fernandes. And the whistle goes for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Bruno Fernandes. Coming on the field is number 15.
So it's back to business. Pull it. And pull it! It's bounced back off the post. Timber. Liverpool come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Timber wants to run onto this. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Liverpool have their second corner now. Seedorf plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Marcelo. Seedorf finding himself in space. Figo. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted.
Mohamed Salah. Seedorf kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Seedorf. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Mosquera. Bale. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Some really good ball movement. Now, can he find a finish? Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this. And the shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Substitution on
Coaches
the field.
are signalling
Number
changes
4,
here, both at the same time.
Mohamed Salah. Number 19, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 11, McManaman. Number 20,
Here's Eto'o.
Shevchenko.
Adriano.
Substitution in progress.
He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Liverpool has the chance to go the other way. Good play on the left-hand side here. Marcelo, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And it's Seedorf. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. He's found the way through. Brilliantly cut out. McManaman. That's a good foray he's making. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get it through? A lot of space ahead of him. And this is Hullet. And here's Roberto Carlos. Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Real chance!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Rafael Varane. Hullet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Shevchenko. Seedorf. Seedorf really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Here comes the cross. Played out towards the right wing, and that was asking for too much.
Substitutions taking place.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nedved looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Well read, and the danger is averted. Raya can clear it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Marcelo. Number 22,
It's Totti.
Kaká.
Nedved.
Coming on the field, number 33,
Nice interception, well timed.
Number 23.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well timed, excellent interception. Adriano.
There will be 3
Adriano.
minutes added
Oh,
time.
he's bustling through here. And that is masterful defending. Goes down, but nothing given. Played out to the left flank. And he's managed to get free. It's McManaman! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that signals the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Seedorf claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just...
Great chance! No, just not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some good work on the right flank here. And this is Mohamed Salah.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Mbappe, Ibrahimovic, McAllister. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he couldn't quite catch up to that. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Marcelo. Great vision. Marcelo looking to receive it in space. Pele. Rice. Now it's Mbappe. Ibrahimovic. Good, strong midfield running here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe. No goals as yet. Pele looking to be a menace in the final third. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And smartly reclaimed. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he welcomes in Mbappe! And that is doing no harm at all.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him. Brazil always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Marcelo is always looking to play quality balls. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tries to play it through. Oh, good ball! Chance, surely! Goal, Brazil! The first significant strike. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Brazil have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
McAllister is the team's great visionary. Mohamed Salah.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Looking to play him in. Desai.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
It's Rice. It's come to nothing. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Marcelo. Mbappe. And the shot! Oh, good finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
Liverpool restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now he's off and running. Rice. This is a promising build-up. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Good running, strong and purposeful. We expected better, and so did he. McAllister. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Liverpool are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 18.
Liverpool get the second half started.
Liverpool clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's straight offside. Chiellini, Messi, and it's Messi. Just somewhat off target. Looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That pass isn't the best. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Liverpool clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic, big chance! That's going to go a long way. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chiellini is fouled. And he's going to have his name taken.
Teremos uma substituição.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he has been fouled there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
That was travelling.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Brazil are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Camisa 13.
Marcelo, he does have an assist to his name. He's found space here.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area.
Camisa 6.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
And a header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Hazard with the short one. Hazard goes to finish! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, well measured. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Best is onto it in a flash. And it's Ibrahimovic. Maldini. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Chooses to go cross-field. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. McManaman.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Stood up well to him there. Yeah. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's looking wide. That looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get decent chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Steve McManaman fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Liverpool have their second corner now, and it's been taken short. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Liverpool clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Marcelo tries a shot! That's another chance! Well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 15.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Liverpool have their lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a...
Oh no, what has happened here? That's a nicely shaped ball. Real chance! And that really should have been that.
Owen has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Hazard plays it short. And the ball's gone astray.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And that's gone loose. Raul. No way through.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Nicely shaped ball. This looks promising. Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Ibrahimovic. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Best. And that's a good ball. Seedorf. And it's Iniesta. And the shot! And that's a good finish. They have stolen level at the composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And that'll be the end of that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2
Hello,
hours, it
everybody,
might not
and
feel like
welcome
that.
to today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Raul. And here's Azar. And this is Shevchenko. Azar! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Thuram. Mateus. Rummenigge. Zola. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Azar. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Timber. Still goalless at the moment. And it's Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's forced to go back. Calafiori. Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. And it's Salah. Rummenigge. Oh, he's having a go! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often he'll find a net.
Yeah. Now Timber. Calafiori. Nesta. And it's Azar. Calafiori. Azar. Calafiori. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Raul knocks it into space. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Mateus. And it's Yaya Toure. Solar. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Mbappe did well to stay calm there. Timber. Calafiori. Thuram gets over and intercepts. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. It's Salah! Brilliant, brilliant, Mohamed Salah! That is a gem, an absolute gem! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Raul. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's a cute ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Azar. Well, that's well seen too. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Liverpool currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Substitution
Get
on the
things
field.
going again.
Number 20.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage, be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Nicely shaped ball. Timber wants to run onto this. Hazard. Oh, nice one too, very nice. He's onside. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Nice looking ball. Dink through. Oh, that's well spotted. Liverpool do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Now it's Mbappe, looking to play him in. Raul is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Thuram making good progress on the right-hand side. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Timber does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Zola. He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Vieira. Coming on the field is number 5.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Substitution in progress.
Rafael Varane is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Into the channel.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Eze gets into a good position. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Manchester United have their third corner. Leicester gets it away. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Seedorf. Timber. Raul has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Played into space. Desai gets across to intercept that. Calafiori. And that's been intercepted. Mateus. Eze. Oh, that's nice. Well, that is one way to stop him.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nicely weighted ball. Throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Mbappe. Coming on to replace him is
And he's managed to gift
15,
it back.
Bale. Substitutions taking place.
Rummenigge chasing after it. Calafiori. Now he's got space here. And that pass isn't the best. That's going right the way across. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Liverpool will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And this is Raul, and the shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Searching pass he's played there.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Kaka. Yaya Toure. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Calafiori. And it's Bruno
2 added
Fernandes.
minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's Eze. Vinicius Junior looking to be a menace in the final third. Eze! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Liverpool
Hazard.
are making a change now.
Number
There's going to be a
23.
major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks
Coming
like
on
he's
the
playing his
field,
trump card. That'll
number
inject a lot of
22,
energy up front.
Kaká.
Manchester...
And that is as far as it goes. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting
The end of the
traffic to be
game.
heavy after the final whistle
Reflections.
today.
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Pepe, the player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Now it's Bale. Nicely weighted ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Such good technique.
Now it's Pirlo. Mohamed Salah gets a foot in here. Quickly taken. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Ah, such a clever touch. Pirlo. Vieira. Wriggles his way through. And here's Vinicius Junior. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. Cruyff. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Great ball if he can get there. Lovely bit of skill. That's destined for the flank. And he's whipped it across.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Seedorf. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hullet. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Hullet! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
And it's Salah. Seedorf. Cruyff. And this is Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries one from range! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Bale. Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for the run. Not the most accurate pass. Pepe is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Pirlo. And here's Vinicius Junior. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Bale.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pirlo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mohamed Salah. And it's Seedorf. Pull it. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior is onto this. He has found the way through. Drives it in. It's rising! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Seedorf. And this is Mohamed Salah. Vinicius Junior is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Seedorf. Hazard. Oh, he's bustling. Shot goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a searching pass. Chance! Well, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Maldini. Seedorf. And it's
2
Hazard.
added minutes has been indicated.
Barcelona is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Yamal. Pirlo. That has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's gone backward here. And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Liverpool go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 13.
Liverpool really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Cruyff. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's good vision. Liverpool come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Pullet finding himself in space. Pepe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Always goal side. Seedorf. And Seedorf! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Seedorf actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Liverpool have their third corner.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And it's Hullet.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Driving on and making good progress. He's found a way through. Takes a shot! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's going for goal! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. It's all becoming so easy. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Owen. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's fabulous. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Yamal. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, now he can run away with it. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. That's beautifully weighted. Pepe kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passing nice and neat. Passes coming off in quick succession here. So much time and space here. Very nicely done.
Substitution on the field, number 15.
Liverpool can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing. Shevchenko.
Pirlo. Half an hour gone in the second half. And he is dashing away. Real chance! Off the post! Yes! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Vieira. Now it's Owen. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Lovely feet. And the ball's come loose here. Has another go! Brought out the best in the keeper. Chance here to counter. And here's Yamal.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through. They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And the shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a
There will be
great
5
save.
minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Vieira. It's Pirlo. And he's there to make the challenge. And it's Seedorf. Looking to play him in. And he's got away from it. He's having a pop! Oh, he really got hold of that. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Dumfries. And that's it. Liverpool have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
A quick
Your
reminder
thoughts on
today
today's
that
game then,
smoking
Jim?
is only
Well, there
allowed
was a
in areas
distinct
shown on
lack
this
of
map.
clarity
Thank you
or
for your
commitment
cooperation.
in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So off we go then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but
He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
it wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And it's Timber. Now, can they get him away? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is a brilliant interception. Desai kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Modric. Mohamed Salah. And that is expertly dealt with.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Peter.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best at organising a defence. What a communicator.
That's going wide left. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Well, that is one way to stop him. Zanetti, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Floated through. Maldini has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now there's a fine ball. Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cruyff. Liverpool have reclaimed it. Timber has been caught there, it's a foul. Desai. Looking to play him in. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And here's Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary. Looking for a runner. Mohamed Salah is someone with real dynamite in his boots. That pass has been well intercepted. Nicely weighted ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Makalele did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Timber. And Zanetti. Now it's Hazard. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Lovely bit of skill. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now this could... Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught napping. So much time and space here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pass is just off target. Yeah. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Now it's Hazard. Vieira. Hazard. Ambitious ball here. Vieira. Bergomi with the clearance. And it's half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side yet off the mark.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we get things going again.
Liverpool have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, no joy this time. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Zanetti providing an outlet on that flank. Towering header! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Makalele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's managed to get free. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly...
It's Salah! Goal is still, and either side really getting onto the front foot. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Timber ventures forward. Kaka. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Plays it across. Real chance. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Mohamed Salah plays it short. Mohamed Salah gets over and intercepts. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Desai defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Maldini. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. That's tidy. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe. He's in one. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper. And again! And it's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22. Numero 13.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserved goal. Liverpool really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Cambio di giocatori.
Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Shevchenko. Bale.
Liverpool really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, he's all alone. Header! And there's a goal. And surely now, the results are beyond doubt. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Kaka. Maldini. Now, can they get him away? Bruno Fernandes. Makaleli. Kaká. Kaká is flagged offside. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Yellow or red? It is red. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Milan are down to 10 men.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And he's picked it up out wide. Timber wins the duel this time. 5 minutes to add. He's found a way through. Now it's Bale. Plays a sharp little ball here. And they win it back again. And we're done. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Liverpool desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch.